You know what, I was about to start this vlog and I don't even know when I last did anything. So, hello, I'm just seeing, did I even look, what did I last upload? I actually don't know, this confuses me massively, to be honest. Okay, so I've just looked, and the last video that I actually uploaded was the outtakes to my series, which has been nearly a month, so it's not as bad as I usually am. Whenever I'm sort of having a gap, it's usually about 2-3 months, so just under a month. It's actually quite good for me, yeah. I'm back at university, starting my 3rd year, and like always, what I do in my social life is talk to a camera from time to time. Or you guys, but from my point of view, I'm staring into a lens. Well, I don't even know what this video is about yet, but I will. I've just been buying some bits lately for an upcoming film and sorting out bits for my university project, which is, I'm actually really pleased with my idea. And when it's done and I get it out, I'm not going to tell you about it yet, because if it isn't done the way I'm planning to do it and the way I want to do it, then I don't want it to be a disappointment. But right now, what I'm thinking and what I've got planned is really quite exciting, and it's not like anything I've done before. Let's just say that. I can tell you it's going to be called Fractured. Well, that's the working title anyway. It might change, but currently it's called Fractured. So that's that, and that's in the scripting process, and I think I've got my actor involved. I've already got a director of photography, and I've got some technical support and business and all of that jazz. So yeah, I'm pretty sorted so far. Worked out it'll probably cost a fair bit of money to make. Talking 300 to 400, which isn't that much for a film in fairness, but I don't usually spend that on film, so quite a big budget for me. Now, I am still working on the visuals of the prequel.
You cut that bit fine, you're not worried about me.
Of course not, my dear. Bethany Rivers, you are indestructible. You know, the prequel's out, so the way I see it is there's not exactly a rush to do the visuals of the prequel. So that's that, really. Now, what else have I got coming up? Well, I know. It's just whether I can be bothered to say. To hell with it. There, mad as it sounds, is going to be another Doctor Who story, obviously. I've had my series, my special, set after episode 10, the finale, and then the prequel set before the series. I'm currently working on the epilogue, you know. Yeah, epilogue basically just means end, I suppose, or, you know, epilogue. In fact, let's ask Siri. What is the definition of the word epilogue? Siri's taking some time. Come on, Siri, you fuck.
I'm really sorry about this, but I can't take any requests at the moment. Please try again in a bit.
What is the definition of epilogue?
Epilogue means a section or speech at the end of a book or play that serves as a comment on or a conclusion to what has happened.
Conclusion. There you go. Fucking Siri. Swear to God. So yes, that's what I'm doing. It's a multi-part story, which I haven't done in this series before. I mean, the prequel could have been a 2-part audio. I mean, even visually it could have been 2 parts, but, you know, 40 minutes isn't too bad. Part 1 is completely written. That's completely and utterly, like, I mean, it's probably gone through a good 7 or 8 drafts. It's taken me a year to write it. I've been yeah, no, I'm not even joking, right? I filmed a bit of it already over a year ago, but that was when I just started writing, and that's only because I was going to the location that I needed at the time, if that makes sense, which is far away. When it comes out, you'll probably be able to guess which one it is. If not, then whatever. But yes, I had been writing part 1 for well over a year, and after many edits, not just on myself, but with other people, doing script edits and looking over it and stuff, part 1 is written, and part 2 is, I reckon I'm a good 20 pages into it maybe, which isn't bad. That's just the first draft. It'll probably, I mean, this one will be, it took a long time to get part 1 solid, whereas part 2 is very well planned, especially I can take from part 1, if that makes sense. Part 2 is very well planned, so that works out quite nicely, and that's on its way as well. So yeah, hopefully that won't take a year to write. I've got a lot of my cast already. I've even got some costume pieces sorted out, got locations in mind, prop bits sorted out. It's probably going to get there quite nicely in the end of it all, hopefully speaking and stuff. I just looked at the floor, don't know why. So yeah, Unifilm Fractured, which I'm actually really excited about. I think it's, well, in first year I did my television pilot, You'll Never Believe It, which I still quite like, if any of you have seen that. And I also did a film called Remember Me, which is no longer online because to this day I still think it's one of the worst films I've ever made. I did get a 2-1 for it, I believe, but it was still fucking awful. Sorry if you were part of Remember Me, but it was terrible. And then second year I did my music video, which was Awake, which had the robot in it, POV music video, which is really cool, that I still like. And my advert for Richard's driving school. Richard's coincidentally my dad, so happy days. And Breaking Down, which I still quite like, but this one, Fractured, I'm just really looking forward to it. I think it will turn out really nicely. If it's done in the way that we're all sort of discussing it and thinking about it, I think it can turn out really, really nicely, so yeah. And then the epilogue too, of course. Might end up being 3 parts, hope not, but I mean there's a lot that I need to fit into part 2, and well, I'm already 20 pages into it, let's just say that, yeah. Christ. This probably is just one of those half-assed, haven't made a video in a while, this is what I'm doing kind of things, but what you can do. Christ. So yeah, that's all I wanted to talk to you about today. That really is it now, that's literally the video. I've got nothing else to talk about. I thought that I might, but I legitimately don't. So that's the end of the video, I guess. Cool. Oh God, piss off.